What's going on, everybody? It's Sam. You asked for it, and so here it is, my manga haul for the month of July/August. I don't really know how to classify these videos anymore. Yeah, I got a lot of solid pickups and excited to talk about them, so let's go ahead and hop into it. First up, we have Black Clover Volume 21. So this is pretty much coming to the conclusion of the Elf War arc. Super solid volume. We get to see Yuno and Asta reunite, and just a lot of epic battles, fights. Black Clover continues to be one of my favorite shonen out there, and this volume just built upon what I love so much about the series. Next up, we have Demon Slayer Volume 14, a fantastic volume. Actually, we get to see a big focus on the three other Hashira. This Mitsuri, I believe, Genya, the shotgun Hashira, and then this guy, the Mist Hashira as well. Just a really great volume. I found myself really enjoying Demon Slayer as of late, these past few volumes, and I think with how popular the anime got, I started to dislike the series. My love for the series has started to reignite again, and so definitely recommend picking up Demon Slayer, and this volume was fantastic. Next up, we have Dr. Stone Volume 12. To me, arguably one of the most underrated shonen titles out there, and also some of my favorite art in shonen. I think the art is one of the big highlights of this series, but really great volume. I think if you're a fan of the shonen genre and want something that's a little bit out there, a little different, sort of a different concept, then I highly recommend Dr. Stone. Here's some of the art, and it's just really interesting concept of rebuilding humanity with science after getting set back to like the prehistoric age almost, and just a series that I think deserves more love, and definitely recommend it for shonen fans. Next up, we have Eden Zero, or aka Fairy Tale in Space. Nothing too great to say about this series. You know, it's very lighthearted, very simple, very traditional shonen, but it's just a fun read for me. I enjoy reading every volume. I think there's a nice lightheartedness to it. I enjoy the art. Very similar to Fairy Tale, so if you're not a fan of Fairy Tale, then there's really nothing in this series that's going to win you over. But if you're looking for something lighthearted, simple shonen action with some cool art and some simple humor, then Eden Zero might be the series for you. Next up, we have Act Age Volume 1, and this was a volume that I enjoyed a decent amount. It's about a girl who pretty much wants to be a great actor, and she does that through method acting. Due to the recent controversy with the manga, this will be the last volume that I pick up, but for this first volume, I thought it was all right. I enjoyed the concept, but can kind of see how it would be a bit of a repetitive series, just kind of the same type of situation of her having to overcome her newest acting challenge, but it was a decent volume. This will probably be going into my closet, but there's Act Age Volume 1. Next up, I picked up some more of Seven Deadly Sins, one of my favorite series in my collection, actually, and one of my favorite shonen. Picked up volumes 20 through 23. And yeah, I think there's just so much that I love about Seven Deadly Sins. I think the main cast is just a fantastic group of characters that are all very unique, but bring a lot to the table. Not only do I love the main characters, but I love the action in the series. And I think the villains are really great as well. There's Volume 21's cover. Villains are definitely something that I think can go under people's radar when it comes to shonen series, but I think they really stand out within Seven Deadly Sins and are some of my favorite within the shonen genre. And there's Volume 23. I know I'm still super behind, but just kind of taking my time catching up with Seven Deadly Sins. And honestly, really enjoying every volume I read. Next up, we got Animeta, volumes 1 through 3. Haven't really got to read much of these, but it's essentially about a girl who has a big passion for anime, and she loves the art and design behind it. And so she wants to pursue that passion by being an animator herself, and it just kind of exposes the harsh reality of the anime world, and while also her learning to grow as an animator because she's not the best drawer, but she has a big passion for it. I've read about the first half of this volume, and I enjoyed it so far. We'll see if I continue to enjoy it up to Volume 3. It might be one I drop, but as of right now, I am enjoying it and excited to catch up to it and read more. Also, the quality of these books is fantastic. It's like super dense, has a really nice weight to it, and the pages feel really nice too. I was surprised by how the quality of it felt. Now into some of my taller volumes, I also picked up Dead Demons Destruction volumes 1 through 4, And I gotta say, I am not the biggest fan of Inio Asano, but I thought these were just fantastic. It's a very interesting premise. It's essentially about a group of girls who are in their teenage years, who are recently graduated from high school and going into university. But the twist is that a large alien ship has invaded Tokyo and is just chilling, stalling over Tokyo. And yeah, so it's a very political series because it's really highlights the ways that, I guess in this series, the Japanese government glorifies war as the good guys versus killing the bad guys in order to fund their military. But honestly, it seems like a very simple series, and like there's not that much great to it. And I've actually really fallen in love with these first 4 volumes. I think the cast of girls is really awesome. I think the dialogue between them is really fun and endearing. I just really like the concept of the aliens coming to Tokyo, not really doing anything, and seeing how the humans react, and how some people, or majority of people, see them as villains, but some of them think they're misunderstood. Yeah, definitely plan on picking up more of these. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed the series, and honestly can't wait to read some more. Next up, we have Soul Eater, the Perfect Edition, Volume 1. This was one of my most anticipated volumes of this year. I'm a big Fire Force fan. It's one of my favorite shonen out there, and I've never read Soul Eater, so I decided once I saw these Perfect Editions coming out, I was for sure going to pick them up. This was a fun volume. I think, at least from what I've read so far, to me, Fire Force definitely seems like a better, more cohesive series, and this seems to be a little bit more lighthearted and funny, and doesn't take itself too seriously. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Just personally, I've enjoyed Fire Force a bit more, but still really enjoyed this volume, and I think the main cast of characters is pretty cool. I like the concept of the demons, the scythe masters, and the demon scythes, and yeah, I think the world is pretty cool too. But definitely for sure going to be a series that I pick up more of, and I enjoyed this volume a lot. So, and it's a very high quality book. I'd say it's similar to the pages feel similar to the quality of the Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal editions, and the hardcover is like similar to the Vinland Saga hardcover quality. And then next up is a big one. Thanks to my friend Flip Otaku, I got 2 big series. One is still on my bookshelf, and I'll go over there and show it to you, but the other one I pulled out, and that is all of Doro Hiduro. So there's cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And these start to get a lot thicker as they go towards the end. 20, 21, 22, and then last 23, the final volume, which is a very thick boy. So this has really been taking up what I've been reading for majority of the month. Really been enjoying the series. It's just very dark and gritty. It's about normal people versus magicians, kind of like 2 sects of people. And pretty much the main concept of the story is this man came in, has an alligator head, a crocodile head, and he doesn't know how he got transformed into that. So it's pretty much just like the journey of him figuring out who turned him into this crocodile and how he can become back to a normal human. Seems very simple, but the cast of characters is really great. The art is something that really grew on me. It's so dark and gritty and raw, and something that I really came to enjoy. I'm only about 12 volumes in, but it's a fantastic series, so unique, really different than any other manga series I've ever read. But I'm really enjoying it, and super glad it's in my collection. I just love how the spines look too. And he also gave me all of Lone Wolf and Cub. There you can see the complete edition, or the complete set right there. Just didn't want to have to pull them all out. I've kind of stuffed them in here, but they were all in fantastic condition. You can see there's the first cover for the first volume. I'll give you a quick snippet of the art. They're kind of like little handheld books. I love the height of them, but haven't got a chance to check this one out yet. But I'm probably going to binge this all once I'm caught up or finish Doro Hiduro or Doro Hiduro. I also picked up Ghost of Tsushima for the PlayStation 4. What a game. If you want to hear some more of my thoughts on it, I have a review posted on the channel as well. But to sum it up, I absolutely loved it and thought it was a fantastic open world game. And I also picked up this I Want to Eat Your Pancreas limited edition Blu-ray set. I don't know if I showed this in my last haul. Got this as a late birthday gift and just love the quality of the set and love the movie too. I'm a big sucker for these drama movies. So that's going to conclude it for my haul. It was definitely a thick one, but a great one. I've really enjoyed the pickups I've had. The highlight definitely being Dead Demons, Did a Destruction, but honestly everything I grabbed I've really enjoyed. So thanks for watching the video, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one, and hope you have a great one. Peace!